Why does one planet sound like a Greek god, and another sound like a Wi-Fi password? Why do we have Jupiter, but also HD 189773b? Who decides these names? Why are they so different, and can you, yourself, decide a planet's name? Some sound ancient, some technical, and some sound like random codes. It may look chaotic, but there is a strong rule behind it. Every planet name follows a system consisting of myths, early astronomy, and modern scientific cataloging. Let's get into where the old names came from, why new planets look like gift code, and whether you can actually name a planet yourself. After this, planet names will never look random again. To understand planet names, we have to go back thousands of years, long before telescopes, space agencies, and modern astronomy. Ancient sky watchers noticed something strange. Most stars stayed fixed, but a few bright lights slowly moved across the sky. They did not behave like stars. In Greek they were called planets, which means wanderer. These wandering lights fascinated early civilizations, and different cultures gave them names based on belief and mythology. The Romans named them after their gods. Mercury moved quickly, so it was named after the swift messenger. Venus shone bright in the sky, so it was named after the goddess of beauty. Mars looked red, so it was linked to the god of war. Jupiter dominated the sky, so it carried the name of the king of gods. Saturn moved slowly, so it was tied to the god associated with time. These mythological names survived. Even as science replaced ancient belief, the names remained. When Uranus and Neptune were discovered, astronomers kept the same tradition. Our solar system became a bridge between ancient myth and modern science. But this tradition would not survive forever, because once we began finding planets beyond our own solar system, everything changed. Now we reach the strange part. Modern planet names do not follow a single tradition. That is because 3 different systems exist at the same time. The first system is mythology. This is the tradition we already saw in our own solar system. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, all named after Roman gods. When Uranus was discovered, astronomers kept that pattern. Even today, many moons and objects still follow mythological themes. It keeps history alive, and it makes names easier to remember. But mythology cannot scale. We now know thousands of planets. There are not enough gods for all of them. So a second system took over. Catalog names. Most exoplanets are discovered through large sky surveys. These surveys scan millions of stars and record them in databases. Each star receives a catalog label. HD comes from the Henry Draper catalog. Kepler refers to the NASA mission that searched for planets. WASP stands for Wide Angle Search Program. When a planet is discovered, it inherits the name of its host star. Then a letter is added. The first confirmed planet is labeled B, then C, then D, then E. The letter does not mean distance, it simply marks discovery order. So HD 189773b is just the first planet confirmed around the specific star. These names may look ugly, but they are precise. To a scientist, they contain information, not poetry. And then there is a third system. Public naming campaigns. Sometimes the International Astronomical Union allows the public to suggest official names. Schools, students, and astronomy groups around the world participate. That is how names like Dimidium, Helvetius, Talma, and Dagon were chosen. These names feel human, because humans chose them. But only a small number of planets receive this treatment. Most remain catalog entries, so what looks chaotic is actually structure. Mythology, catalog science, and public participation. 3 systems running at the same time. Which brings us to an interesting question. Now here is the fun part. If astronomers discovered a new planet tomorrow, could you name it? The honest answer is no. Naming a planet is not about creativity. It is about rules. There is an international body called the International Astronomical Union. They approve official names. No company, no influencer, no billionaire can simply decide to name a planet. Even famous people cannot. To name one officially, you must be part of the discovery or take part in a global naming campaign approved by the Union. So for most of us, planet names must be earned through research, contribution, and real involvement in science. That is how names become official. Not claimed, but recognized. You may not be able to officially name a planet, but you can observe them yourself. You do not need expensive equipment to begin. Even simple binoculars or a small beginner telescope can show you the Moon, Jupiter, Saturn, and bright star clusters. If you are curious to start, I have shared a few beginner-friendly options in the description. The links will take you to your local Amazon store, and I may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. And if you enjoy learning how space really works, consider subscribing. Because the universe is far stranger than most of us realize. Stay curious.